Hello, my football friends out there. This is Buckeye Vinny coming to you today. For all my Buckeye fans, I think you're going to like this. I'm going to go back, do a 2019 recap of the Ohio State Buckeyes football season. And let's be honest with you, my friends, it was a good one. Buckeyes finished 13-1. First-year coach Ryan Day, a lot to say about him and a lot of good things to say about him. And let's be honest, with Ryan Day, they won the Big Ten. They won the Big Ten championship game. They beat the team up north, which is always important. They made it to a bowl game, which we all remember what happened there. And they won 13 games. What more really can you expect from a first-year coach, Ryan Day? Again, I thought he did a phenomenal job replacing Urban Meyer. And again, a phenomenal season. And I know my friends out there and my Buckeye fans that we take our football very serious. And unless if we're not winning the national championship, we basically say, well, it wasn't a full great season like it should have been. And I get it. I'm with you. You don't know how bad we and myself wanted to obviously beat Clemson Tigers, and we probably should have, but we all remember that Fiesta Bowl game, losing to Clemson 29-23. And again, bottom line, Clemson won. My hat's off to them. You remember I did a video, and I wish them all luck. But again, it was, in my opinion, a very, very good season for the Buckeyes. Buckeyes 2020 should be very interesting, my friends. Very. Buckeyes, first game of the season, they will be taking on Bowling Green at the Shoe. This should not be a problem. Let's be honest with you, my friends. This should not be a problem at all. Again, no crack to Bowling Green, but the Buckeyes should roll. Game 2 is an interesting one. It will be at Oregon. And let's be honest with you, it's the good old Ducks against the Bucks. And the Ducks last year finished a very impressive 12-2. They went 8-1 in their conference, and that is a decent conference. So for me, this could be an interesting game. And I love it that the Buckeyes are playing a good team like Oregon. Because let's be honest, Buckeye fans, we all hear from our friends that are anti-Buckeye fans that the Buckeyes don't play anybody the first 4 or 5 games of the year. So we can quiet those critics and say we are playing a very good Oregon Ducks team second game of the year. This should be interesting. I do like the Buckeyes to win this game, but it should be close. Following that, the third game of the year is against Buffalo, a decent MAC team, and that is at the Shoe, followed by Rutgers. We should roll over them. Then we have a bye, which is a good thing because we have Iowa Hawkeyes coming into town. And let's be honest, Iowa, they could be an up and down team, but they are a Big Ten team and they're very competitive when they need to be. After the Iowa game, we go on the road to Michigan State. My opinion, that should not be a problem. The game that sticks out to me is on the road, Happy Valley against Penn State. And for me, this might be the only scare of the season. Could be Penn State. It really could. And this is coming from Buckeye Vinny. James Franklin, I respect big time. This is a great coach. He turned this Penn State program around. And let me tell you about James Franklin. When you play a James Franklin team, you better bring your A game. Because the last 4 seasons, I want to say, it came down to the very end of the game. And again, James Franklin, a phenomenal job over at Penn State. And actually, I like the Penn State, to me, has been a better rivalry than the team up north. Because let's be honest with you, my friends, that's complete domination. That rivalry has been gone. We had just been pounding the team up north anymore. Penn State, on the other hand, they've been playing us very, very competitive. No doubt about it. So this game might worry me. I'm hoping, though, with Master Teague, Justin Fields, that we can pull this game out. After the Penn State game, we come home to Nebraska. Then we also come home to Indiana. Both of those games we should win with no problem. We go on the road to Maryland and Illinois. Again, no problem, those two games. And obviously, we get the team up north at home, and you're going to hear it here. That should not be a problem. At the Shoe, not a problem. You heard it right here, my friends. So, again, other than the Penn State game, which I am a little leery on, just to be honest with you, the Buckeyes should have another great season. They have, and we might have on defense, the best linebacking crew coming back. Pete Warner, last year, 64 tackles. Tuff Borland, 55 tackles. I mean, come on, folks. These two guys are coming back. We got a very good defense coming back. Tyreek Smith, 3 sacks last year, defensive end. I just believe that, obviously, we will miss Chase Young and Okudah. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to give kudos to both of them. Great defensive plays for us, and they're going to be well missed. But I think the defense can hang in there. I really do. On offense, what more can you say? You got the signal caller, my man Justin Fields, last year threw for 41 touchdowns, ran for 10 more, and only threw 3 picks. He's coming back. Master Teague, true freshman last year, ran for almost 800 yards and 4 TDs. And I'm going to throw in Demario Mccall. He had limited time last year, but when he did get in, he rushed for 237 yards and 2 touchdowns. But I'm going to tell you right now, with Mccall, look for him to get a lot of playing time. We have Chris Olave coming back, 48 catches last year. 12 of them went for TDs. We have a slew of receivers. Luke Farrell coming back, tight end. Jeremy Ruckert coming back, tight end. I mean, folks, and don't forget Garrett Wilson, phenomenal season last year. So the Buckeyes are going to be fine, my friends. They really are. And again, here's the only thing for me is, though, obviously the loss of J.K. Dobbins. I mean, God bless him, J.K. all the way, phenomenal running back. He's got to really help out the Baltimore Ravens big time. You heard this right here. Got to remember, last year, the Buckeyes averaged 47 points a game on offense. That's a lot of points. I'm not so sure they're going to duplicate that again this season. I'm not. I see them maybe around 40. But again, I do have a lot of faith in Ryan Day, the coaching staff, and my man, the signal caller, Justin Fields. I hope everybody enjoyed this video today about the Buckeyes. I know I did. It was a lot of fun for me to put this video together. I do want to throw out a shout out before my video's done, and this shout out is going to go to my good friend Bobby Del Muti. For those that know Bobby, I'm sure you do. Bobby owns family-owned business DeLucia's Catering and Service Banquet Facility. They are located on 2610 Elm Road, Warren, Ohio. Let me tell you, Bobby, a phenomenal job over there, him and his crew. They treat you like family. They really do. They have mastering food. They have, you name it, they have it. Mustacholi's, lasagna, baked ziti, angel hair, just to name a few. Honey glazed ham. My favorite is the honey roasted chicken, roasted turkey. Maron, I tell you what, I'm getting hungry right now. But again, my friends, Bobby Del Muti, he treats you like family. And don't forget the homemade meatballs. They taste like what Grandma used to make. So Bobby Del Muti, a phenomenal job over there. They do graduation parties. They do wedding ceremonies. They do it all. So let's give him some business, being that he's trying to get back on his feet again with the business. Bobby Del Muti, again, located at 2610 Elm Road, Warren, Ohio. DeLucia's, a phenomenal place to eat. And tell Bobby that Buckeye Vinny sent you. Until my next segment, peace out, God bless, stay safe.